name is Ashley Hardy, and this is my informative speech, and my topic is pneumonia, to inform people more about pneumonia and how it can be prevented. At the end of this speech, the audience will have a better understanding of pneumonia, and hopefully they can take some of the knowledge that they learned here today and incorporate it into everyday living. Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. Has she infected the whole world with pneumonia, or did she just ignore the signs and symptoms? Pneumonia is a very common disease that affects millions of people yearly. Pneumonia can range in seriousness from mild to life-threatening. There are steps that can be taken to prevent the disease, and treatment that can be provided if transmission occurs. I will start out by telling you a little bit about pneumonia in general and some of the classifications of pneumonia. As you can see here, pneumonia is an infection that will inflame or swell, so to speak, the air sacs in one or both of your lungs. The inflammation can prevent air exchange and make it hard for you to breathe. There are many types of bacteria, viruses, or fungi that can cause pneumonia. Pneumonia can be infectious or non-infectious. First, you have community-acquired pneumonia, which is the most common type. And this type is infectious. It may occur after you have had a cold or flu. It is commonly passed in the public from person to person in areas such as a school, work, or just in a place where there's a number of people gathered. According to Nestrom Microbiology, this category accounts for about 60% of adult hospitalizations. There is also hospital-acquired pneumonia. This infection is an infection that you can catch while in any type of medical facility. Then you have aspiration pneumonia, which may develop after you breathe or swallow something into the lungs rather than it going down its appropriate route. Also, there is what's referred to as walking pneumonia, which is when pneumonia is not severe enough to require bed rest or hospitalization. A person is walking around doing daily activities. Walking pneumonia may go away without treatment. According to the CDC, 400,000 adults are estimated to be hospitalized annually. According to Microbiology and Human Perspective, up to 30% of healthy humans carry an encapsulated germ in their throat, but the germ rarely reaches the lung due to the body's ability to create mucus and expel it through coughing or sneezing. Pneumonia can be detected, and if caught early, can cause minimal discomfort and can be treated effectively. It is important to know how pneumonia is transmitted and what signs and symptoms to look for. Pneumonia is most serious in people under the age of 2 and adults age 65 or older, and also with weakened immune systems. Some signs and symptoms you can look for is cough, fever, chills, shortness of breath, headache, and also chest pain. There are a couple of different ways that pneumonia can be prevented. According to the CDC, it is estimated that 900,000 of Americans get pneumonia every year, and about 5 to 7% of those die from it. Antibiotics is not a prevention, but if detected early, it could manage the symptoms before pneumonia became severe. It is also a good rule of thumb to always wash your hands to prevent germs from entering into the body. Germs can enter into the body through your nose, mouth, and eyes. So just when you're in public, just make sure you do some good hand washing. It will prevent a lot of germs from entering. According to the CDC, the single most effective way of prevention is vaccination. There are 2 types of vaccination, which one is Pneumo 23, which is good against 23 types of bacteria. And it works best in people aged 65 years or older, and as well as children and young adults that are high risk. Also, there's a vaccination called Prevnar 13. It covers 13 bacteria that cause most severe cases. According to the CDC, most pneumonia deaths in the United States are in adults. Still, only about 67 million adults are at increased risk still remain unvaccinated, leaving them extremely vulnerable. Even though pneumonia is a very common disease, it is contagious, but it can be prevented. With the new introductions of new medicines and improved vaccines, the success rate of fighting even the most serious types of pneumonia have improved greatly. I hope you have gained some useful knowledge about pneumonia. So remember, please protect yourself.